Okay, we got. I'm taking.
When you read about it, you read what they see.
Yeah.
What they're thinking of.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, so we're just looking at this thing and we're learning as we go. There was some guides that came off, so now the old saw has to be taken down. Look how high it is, and you take that down. Oh, there's a. He put the threads back on. That's good. That's good. And what they're going to do is, I have to take the credit for this idea. They're going to take this off right here. The other thing was to put somebody up there to take it off that way. Yeah, that's not going to work. But here's what's cool. This arm, I mean, this is like a boat. I've built boats, I know. Built one, but it didn't have anything this big. But still, the principles are the same. This thing can go in like this. Cuts the log right there. Drops the log down there. This is the arm. This is the ram. This holds the arm. Can it go back further? No, it can't go. There's a point where it can't go any further. So there's a maximum armature, I guess, or length on this that it can go up. And pretty much it's there. All right, but we secure this held. We then take this out, pound this pin up. Now this arm with this removed, because there's a strut right here, can come down to this level right here. That arm will go and it'll be right there. I am into the machinery. I love machinery. This is conveyor belt with, I watched it, and I think I'm beginning to think where I got it from. Ted Eastman and Niall Hoffman brought an idea to my dad, and was about building a gutting machine, and it had things like that. Think of this as a log. Well, think of that as something that catches a salmon or trout, and they made a gutting machine, and I'd watch that thing work. And I learned a lot by just watching it. I was probably 6 or 7 when it started. I remember, maybe 8, maybe 9. Ted, to keep me out of his hair, built a little go-kart so I could run around. About 10. So I had a little go-kart, and then I wrecked it. It was all wood, and so it looked like a little Model T. So then he took it and made it out of oil barrels. There's got to be pictures of those little things around somewhere. It was a cool little car. It was like looked like a little pickup with a 5-barrel baler, 5-horsepower baler motor in it that ran it. Just in the diesel. But see, engines, there's a lot of power in that, and people don't. If you don't understand mechanics, if you don't understand physics, you don't understand chemistry, you can't do this kind of stuff, and you will get hurt. Because by God, if somebody just tried to take that off there, I'm telling you, that thing would get away from you and you'd be down here. Whereas this thing's going to be moved down, we're going to be in good shape. You can see the arm right here. And if this wasn't right here, if they would have done, and I don't know why, I'm not the engineer, but it seemed like they had a strut here. They could have avoided that. And maybe they didn't want it to be down there, but they could have avoided it by putting it maybe this way. They may have just made it right, or something like, there's something else they could have done with that. Sorry, I sometimes don't look at this, but yeah, it's going the opposite way. So this thing would have come down and hit that, so it's got to be removed. Now that's it. That's a project. Zen and the art of wood processing.